Update brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. The Jaguars announced yesterday they have signed cornerback Perry Nickerson. Nickerson was originally drafted by the Jets in 2018. He played in all 16 games for New York, recording 19 tackles and 1 pass defended. And just a couple days away from game day, and Jags headed to Cincinnati to face the winless Bengals. Offensive coordinator John DeFilippo shared his thoughts on this Bengals team.
Tough game on the road this week in Cincinnati. They have some good players on defense, and like every week in the NFL, I don't care what the records are, you have your hands full, so we got to be ready to go.
Visit Jaguars.com for more. Patrick Mahomes suffered a kneecap injury last night. The team is waiting on MRI results today, but Mahomes missed the majority of last night's game. Kansas City pulled out a win over Denver 30-6 with backup Matt Moore. It's 58 degrees at 7:03. Time and temper brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
It's Friday, gotta get down.
You know it!
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Play it hurt.
Sweet Friday! Let's go. Need a little emotion, please. Hey! Ho! Hey ho! Oh, yeah. Yes, sir! Oh, day 2 of nice weather, though. Yeah! And what a great time to get under the weather.
Yeah.
Woo!
Poor Dan.
It's all right. We'll be all right.
That's ideal timing, Dan.
Perfect. Hey, last night I had just a quick shout-out. Had the opportunity to MC the thank you. The Mel Washington Kids Foundation. Do you know those people, with the help of Florida Blue and some fine folks, have raised $5 million in 2 years for a teen youth center that they're going to build over there? I mean, it's really incredible what our community does.
You've been doing stuff with them for years, haven't
yeah,
you?
But I mean, what I do is,
sure,
you know,
but
these guys,
you've done that gala for
it's
a
fun.
lot of years.
I mean, I have a good time doing it. So,
Dan gives the most valuable thing he has, his time.
Time, talent, and treasure. That's what we're called on to give,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget.
Yeah, but anyway, it was Donovan Darius was there. He was guest speaker. He was tremendous, and it's just a nice event. But I just thought about it, man. I mean, I'm telling you, they raise like $5 million in a year.
Yeah, there's
Right.
so many around town doing things.
Oh
like
yeah,
that. It's just
like we do stuff with the J Fund, obviously, but there's so many charities around that, but so many of you out there help and give, and it's awesome. Anyway, it warmed my soul last night.
I believe Tater's starting her own charity.
I think so.
Calling it Tater's Tots.
Yes.
I'll do it. That's a good one.
But anyway, it was a cool thing. So I got home and I flipped on the Chiefs game, and Mahomes was not playing, and I went, "Oh dear." Yeah, I saw him actually limping off when I got there, and I give Kansas City credit. They got after Denver defensively though, and they beat them pretty good. So 30-6.
It's kind of weird. I don't know if a failed 2-point conversion in the first quarter can matter, but I mean, Denver got the ball that went down the
right
field.
Down the field.
They kicked the extra point, but there was a penalty, so they took the point off.
1 for 2.
I assume they made the point. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but instead of just taking the 1, they went for 2, and that got stuffed. And obviously Kansas City's a lot better than Denver. But the big story, obviously, is Mahomes being out minimum 3 weeks, and then it's going to be a brace and apprehension. So
tough.
This is a huge.
I mean, I'm sure people say, "Well, why does the quarterback sneak?" Quarterback, you don't get hurt on quarterback sneaks.
No.
You know,
That was a freak thing.
Yeah.
Fluke, right? So
Complete fluke.
yeah, so you can't really. I mean, that's playing football, so there's nothing you can really do about that. So, but it's a big loss for Kansas City. It opens up things in the rest of the AFC. I mean, they're going to
Houston Texans, I guess I'm trying to. Maybe who's the second best team?
the third best team
Well, if Kansas City doesn't have Mahomes.
behind New England.
Yeah.
I
I mean, Houston has the best resume. They, with Deshaun, just went and beat Kansas City
Yeah.
in Kansas City.
Indy did too.
Yeah. Indy and Houston play this weekend.
Baltimore's got 2 games clear everybody in the north.
Doesn't Houston seem better than Indy to you?
They play this weekend.
Yeah. But don't you think of Houston as being better than Indy?
I think I picked Indy.
They should be better. It's at Indy, so
Yeah.
it would make sense. And if Indy wins, that doesn't necessarily mean that one's better than the other. But I would be more afraid of Houston if I was, Team C.
Speaking of Houston,
We have a problem.
how good are the Astros?
How I enjoy seeing the Yankees do what all teams do in the postseason, and that's have one of their big bats just completely kill them. In this case, it's Sanchez, who has just been dirty.
Well,
Gary Sanchez, like 2 for 24 with a bunch of strikeouts.
what did he hit this year?
Yeah, but I don't.
He's had key at bats.
That's the problem. It's
Yeah.
like when
Every
you're
time they need that
when
hit,
you're
there he
slumping, the
comes.
ball
Yeah.
finds you.
Yeah.
Like when you're slumping at the
Yeah.
plate, every time he comes up, it's two on, two
Yeah.
outs, or bases loaded, and so
Yeah.
that's made it stand out even more. I don't think he hits for a high average, though. To answer your
No, he
question,
doesn't.
But he's he's a accomplished enough hitter that he's high in the order.
Well, the Yankees had 4 errors. They got no key hits.
They're choking
They're
a
not
little
playing good baseball.
No, and it's not the time.
And the Astros
the Yankees are
taking
kind
advantage.
of, Dan, it's so funny that you need to be reminded every postseason.
Yeah.
But a team like the Yankees or the Braves, if 2 or 3 of their major players have a bad 6 or 10 game stretch in the middle of the regular season, you work around it. You go 6-4. It doesn't matter. You don't care.
Here comes one of those postseason questions that we always ask at this time of the year. Is it 2-3-2 or is it 2-2-1-1-1?
It's 2-2-1-1-1.
2-3-2.
No, this one's in New York tonight.
2-3-2.
Then it's
It is not.
2-3-2.
This one,
If it's in New York tonight, it's 2-3-2.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause this is
It's
the third.
2-3-2. I know
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because the other one went 4, so I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it's 2-3-2.
That's
you're
what I
right.
thought.
But that same scenario when it happens in June, it's
NBA
no big
is
deal.
2-2-1-1-1-1, right?
Yes.
NBA Finals?
Correct.
2-2-1-1-1-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2-3-2 for a long time, though.
Yeah, but NBA Finals are 2-2.
That's been
finally went
changed
back.
for a while, though,
Yeah.
a few years.
It frustrates me. I want everything to be uniform in best of sevens, please.
Let's just go 1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
But anyway, so
But that same slump that you have in June kills you now.
yeah,
And the pressure mounts. If you go 1 for 12 in June,
Right.
you might feel a little pressure, but you know you're going to break out. You got
Right.
80 games left.
Right.
You go 1 for 12 and you're up with 2 on and 2 outs and your team's down 2-1. It's like a vice grip, I'm sure.
yeah. Well, you figure with are they going to beat the Astros 3 straight? Probably not.
gonna be
Are
hard.
they going to beat Verlander and Cole? Probably
Probably
not.
not.
So I mean, it's
I'll tell you,
all
this series is over. It was
Yeah.
over before it started. The Astros are such the class of Major League Baseball. And with all due respect to the Nats, they're not beating the Astros either, I don't think.
And it's
I
crazy
don't think.
Yeah.
And-
the Astros are better on both. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Taylor, go
That's it.
ahead.
Not last night, but the game 3, they were saying one of the stats they threw up was
Mm-hmm.
the Astros were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position, though. So it's just like home runs are getting this for them.
Yeah.
Like
That's
last
true,
night
too.
it was 2 3-run home runs.
Yeah, that's true too. But they have the ability to do that. I mean, look.
What have the Astros done now? They won 2 years ago.
And then last year
Lost in the ALCS.
they beat the Yankees in the first round and then lost to.
And it looks like they'll be back in the
Boston.
World Series this year.
Yeah.
It's been those 3 years though. In
That's
16 they weren't. Did they make the playoffs in 16?
I don't think they did.
They just
When
started to get
when your
good.
Chubbies were world champions.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
they
think
lost
so.
100 games or more 3 straight years.
Right, and then all that talent started to
But really,
fester.
Correa was one of their 1 picks, but they took the Appel kid, right?
Yeah, that
They
was
took
year-
Appel that year because they didn't want to pay Pryor or
yeah.
pay Bryant.
Appel
Right.
was many years ago, though.
It was?
Yeah, that's like 8 years ago, isn't it? How long has Bryant been in the league, Beef?
Yeah, I think he was a 14 draft.
Yeah, that's been that's not 8 years, but it's 5 or 6.
Hold on, I want to look because I don't think it was all that.
He did hit Correa. Another one of these young guys was
13.
was it Bregman? Was he the second pick
Yeah,
overall?
yeah.
So they hit on those draft picks.
It was Springer in 11, Correa in 12, Appel in 13, Aiken in 14, Bregman in 15, Kyle Tucker in 15. They also had a first rounder, and then they weren't picking high anymore.
But in 16, they were 84 and 78, third in the West.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so they were close.
all that young talent
Yeah.
started to matriculate,
But-
and now
but-
they're. What about Altuve? He was just a
You
later
know who
pick.
else they took with the 19th pick in 2010? Mike Fultonevich.
Yeah, we got him we got
Yeah.
him. He was I'm trying to remember
thought
who
he
we
was
traded
at-
for him.
Yeah. I
No,
didn't
we
know
traded
that.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
We
sure
traded
did.
years ago.
But anyway, Springer, Correa, and Bregman, heart and soul with Altuve.
For sure.
Yeah, so those three.
And then the pitching they addressed in free agency and trades.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had taken Chris Bryant.
I mean, what do you sit Bregman?
Wow, what a team.
Yeah, it's a good team. And now they got all these other guys, the Alvarez and Gurriel. They're come. Now they've
If I
come
ask you
along.
the face of the Astros, though, is it Altuve? It's Altuve, right?
I think it's Altuve.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. MVP 1 year.
Verlander's trying to be that guy. He's been he's been so monumental in their success. But anyway.
All right, well, we got Jags football on Sunday. We got big games for Florida and Florida State that we'll talk about. We got the Friday disaster pack coming up at the bottom of the hour.
I'm trying to stay optimistic.
Are you?
Yeah, one good week. We're back to 500.
Okay.
We'll see. I think I'm going to go all NFL this week. The colleges.
I might go all college.
But there's one college game that I look at and I don't understand. But usually when I do that, the football gods say, "Well, this is why you don't understand. You're
That
a
is
moron."
Yeah. So a lot to do today. It'll be a fun show. Hang out with us and chill on a chilly day.
10-minute drill coming up next on an All-American Friday.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
The post-Ramsey era starts Sunday, and it needs to start with a win, man. I mean, this is it. Listen, the rest of the country could care less about Jacksonville 2-4 at Cincinnati 0-6, okay?